Can. So hi, Luo Ming. How is everything?
Hi, I'm good. Okay.
Good. Okay. Let me introduce myself. I'm Anna. I'm your counselor. Yeah.
Okay.
So have you been to counseling before?
No, this is my first time.
Okay. So feel free to ask me any questions, all right? If you have. Okay. So before I begin, let me explain to you what confidentiality clause is. Okay. Have you heard about this?
Is it something like whatever I tell you, you cannot tell other people?
Yeah, you're right. So basically what you'll be sharing with me today is confidential. So nobody will get to hear about it, right?
Okay.
However, there are times where we may have to breach this confidentiality clause, right?
Okay.
So when I feel or when I sense that you may have intention to either harm yourself or harm others, then I may have to breach this confidentiality clause. Yeah. So
Okay.
you okay with it?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So any questions before we begin?
No.
Okay, good. So Luo Min, now share with me what brings you here.
Okay, so recently I've been quarreling with my mom. So, okay, not exactly quarreling because now she's giving me the cold shoulder. Yeah, so it's always been about this topic about getting married, and she wants me to move out of the house and get married as fast as I can, because like she feels that I'm 29, so she feels like women should get married before 30 and then have an independent life outside. So she keep like nagging at me about this, and it's not the first time. So like we've been quarreling, and then she has been giving me the cold shoulder for about 3 weeks now. So this time is the most serious quarrel we had. So it's been 3 weeks. She hasn't been talking to me. I haven't seen her much because she don't want to talk to me, so I don't really feel like going home. Yeah, so I've been staying out at work for a long time. Like when I go to work, I just go there, and then I feel like I should stay at work for as long as I can. Then when I reach home, it's about 9 plus 10. Then by that time, my mom's already asleep, so I don't really get to see her. Yeah, so it's been making me feel very, very stressed. Yeah, that's why I came here.
I see. So from what I hear from you is your mom has been rushing you to get married. Yeah, and you have a boyfriend, but you don't feel that it's the right time yet, lah. Yeah, and so this quarrel has been going on for a while already, like you mentioned.
Yeah.
Okay, and you are feeling stressed because of this conflict with your mom, right? Yeah. So how has this conflict make you feel? I mean, tell me more about how you feel about this conflict with your mom.
I feel very pressured, like, okay, because I have been with my boyfriend for about a year. Then I have plans of getting married, but not so soon. So I really want to tell her about my plans, but then whenever one of us start to talk about this topic, she will go into that mode where she will be like, faster get married and faster get out of the house. Makes me feel a bit like she doesn't want me in the house also. Then I just feel a bit, I feel like, is it she don't want me to stay with her anymore? And then I feel that I have a lot of pressure on this relationship. Like I have to make this relationship work. I have to get married with this current boyfriend. So I feel stressed, very pressured, and then feel a bit like unwanted by my mom.
Oh dear, it must be so stressful, yeah.
Yeah.
But I think it's amazing how you have been coping, managing so far until now. Yeah.
I just try.
But have you shared how you feel with your boyfriend?
Of course, because every time I quarrel with my mom, he's the first person I talk to. Yeah, so he also I mean, his family side is not so pushy in a way, because guys they feel like, you know, the older the guy is when he get married is also not so bad, but for
Mm,
girls it's the pressure is totally different. So I sometimes I don't think he really understand how I feel also.
mm.
Yeah, but I will talk to him whenever I call my mom. Yeah.
That's good. So it's good to hear that you have somebody that you can actually share with. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, that's good. That's good. But I was just wondering how your mom would be feeling, and the reason behind your mom rushing you to get married. You know.
Uh, okay. She always just say that like because we stay together, right? Then sometimes when she help us do our chores, then she'll feel like she's always asking us to do stuff, like even though we are very grown up adults, right? And she say that she have to keep nagging at us to, you know, eat dinner, clean up the toilet or whatever, do household chores. Then she feel that y'all are already so old already. Why don't you all faster get married and go out? Then you know how difficult it is to sustain and maintain the house cleanliness, that kind of thing. Yeah, I think that's how she feel. That's why
Mm,
she keep rushing us.
mm, mm. So have you ever tried like mending the relationship with your mom?
Mm, I mean, because last time when we quarrel, this is not the first time that she gave me the cold shoulder lah. So whenever we quarrel, she's always the one who say that um after giving me cold shoulder for a few days, she'll be like, have you want to eat dinner or not? So she'll ask me these kind of things to, you know, sort of apologize, to make up to me. Then after that, I will just pretend like nothing happened. Then we move on. So now it has been like a few weeks since she said anything, and then I guess I'm waiting for her to ask that question also. Then I don't know. I don't really know how to, you know, be the one to say to say such a question, because I'm not the one cooking dinner usually. So I don't have like this kind of question to ask her. So I also don't really know how to apologize.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm. So I hear that you mentioned that this is not the first time lah, right?
Mm,
Yeah, I had happened before. So correct me if I'm wrong. So the last few times, you know, when this so-called quarrel with your mom, so she's the one who will so-called break the silence lah.
yeah.
I see. So have you tried or have you done anything um, to break that silence ever, or all the time she was the one now?
Uh, because I tried a few times, like because she always asks like, you wanna eat dinner or not. So
Mm-hmm.
sometimes when I come home, I buy some snacks, right? They're just in that same tone also, I say, you wanna eat or not? Yeah. But then she'll carry on to ignore me again. So I don't think it's working very well. Yeah.
But yeah, I sense that despite this conflict with your mom, you know, yeah, I have this, I sense, let me know, you know, if I'm wrong also, that you actually treasure your mom, you know, you treasure your
Mm,
mom's relationship with you, and you also want her approval, lah, right?
yeah.
So when she wants to, you know, wants you to get married quickly, and you didn't get that approval, you know, then it's actually, yeah, affecting you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, so tell me, from a scale of 1 to 10, okay?
Mm,
So one being because I hear that you felt stress and very pressured, right?
mm,
Because of the conflict with your mom. So from a scale of 1 to 10, one being less stress, less pressured, to 10, very stressed and very pressured over this conflict with your mom.
mm.
Tell me which scale will you rate?
I would say about a 7.
Okay, okay. Seventh. Okay. So now, just also want to check how does your dad comes in? That do you also does your dad share the same idea with your mom, and he also rush you to get married? Oh,
My dad, he doesn't really rush me to get married, but then he also never really helped when we are quarreling also, because he's like the silent kind. Like whenever we quarrel, he'll just be sitting at the sofa doing his own thing. He won't try to actively stop us from quarreling. But I think I know that he, behind the scenes he talked to my mother and say that, don't rush, like let things happen naturally, don't rush things. But then my mother also will just scold him also. So I think he also, because he got scolded, then he toned down. So he refrained from persuading her, and he stopped taking sides lah. He just say that, your mother is like that one, just let her have her own time, then let her just cool down on her own, then she will talk to you and don't worry. Yeah, but so far it's been 3 weeks already. That's why I've been feeling like I don't think this is a good thing. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So what about your siblings? Do you have your any siblings that you could also try to get their help to talk to your mom, Yeah.
I have 2 sisters, and they are about same age, just 1-2 years older than me. So they are even worse off because they're older than me, and then they haven't even moved out also. So they are sort of in the same predicament. Yeah. So if they try to help me, then they will get scolded even more because I'm the youngest really. Yeah. So that's why they also like keep quiet, like my dad. They don't want to help me talk to my mom because they will get all the same results. All of us will get scolded by her again. Then who knows, maybe the Cold War even go on even longer. Yeah.
I see. Does this I hear that this Cold War and this conflict actually affected you lah, you say you're not coming back, you feel pressured. Well, does this conflict also affect your work? I mean, yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I go to work also feeling like a bit heavy,
I
like
see.
sluggish, and
Yeah.
then like because the situation at home is not so good. I don't have anyone to talk to. It's very lonely. And then sometimes at work, my boss, when he scold me also, I cannot tell my family. So I think it affects my work also. Like it's a cycle. Like at work, I also a bit like unmotivated, and then when I come home also even worse. So like
Yeah.
feeling quite down.
I see. Yeah. Okay, so let me summarize, what you have shared with me so far. Yeah. Okay, so your mom has been rushing you to get married, and of course you have a boyfriend, and I thought that was very good. Yeah, but you don't feel ready yet to get married, and because of that you felt very pressured, right, with your relationship with your boyfriend, and also kind of felt like unwanted, as in, your mom is chasing you out of the house. Yeah, but I'm sure she doesn't mean it, lah, huh? But yeah, and that this conflict has caused you to be stressed, yeah, and you feel pressured, and you were saying just now also about your work, right? Coming home lonely. And I think it looks like your family, your dad and your sisters are also affected, although they are not the direct person, but I'm sure they are also affected lah by this quarrel, right? Okay.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, I know from what I heard from you is that you really treasure your mom's relationship. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why it affects you, so you rated the scale of 7, right? Okay. So you know what, perhaps we can explore more ways how we can actually cope and manage in this situation. Yeah.
Okay.
And also explore more ways of how you can have a better relationship with your mother. Yeah. Yeah. And you see how, and also to reduce that scale. You mentioned you were at 7th, right? You're stressed and maybe we can reduce it lower. Yeah. Okay. So I was thinking if you're okay with me, then shall we continue and we can arrange for another meeting, perhaps same time, same day, perhaps next week, same time, same day.
Yeah, okay, sure.
You okay with it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, great. So before we leave, so do you have any other questions, for me? No questions, yeah? Okay, great. So I will see you next week, same time, same day.
Okay.
Okay? Great.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.